Hi everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. My name is Karolina and I typically post videos on luxury and contemporary handbags and SLGs, so if that is something you are interested in, I hope you consider subscribing. In today's video, I just wanted to do a quick what is in my bag featuring my Coach Brooklyn 28 in the color Maple. I have been absolutely loving this bag. I have been carrying it now for about a week and I have used it as a work bag. I will say it is just a little bit small for what I personally like as an everyday kind of work bag, but it has been doing its job. My main concern, other than the clunky charm, is that there are some indentations here and there if I pack it improperly. Let's see if you could see, like right there, that I worry that might leave like permanent indentations like that, but nothing too crazy. To start off, obviously I have my New York City charm, which, as some of you mentioned, is very noisy thanks to the wheels on this, so that does make a lot of noise as I carry it, but that's okay. I enjoy the look of it on the bag. I love the little apple and the Empire State Building. I just think it's absolutely adorable, and as with every bag that I have and use, I have my little, I call it my little Louis charm, but it's obviously from Mulberry. I believe this is sold out for anybody that has a French Bulldog. Unfortunately, I think this is sold out. I don't know if Mulberry is gonna restock it, but that is where the charm is from. Now, let's get into what is in the bag. So, in this bag, and I apologize, it is a little bit hot today, and obviously I'm wearing a sweater, but that's because the AC is on, and that's all I'm gonna say. But I was able to fit everything I needed. The only thing that I had to take out was 2 of my little picture holders and the little multicolor notebook that I have. But that's really tiny, so I didn't have to compromise too much, if that makes sense. But everything else I'm able to carry in here. And I probably would be able to carry those 3 items in here as well. It's just they were poking out through the leather, as I mentioned, like in here, and I didn't want to cause like a permanent indentation. So let's go through what I have in my bag. So the first item is my folding jewelry case. I do have 2 of these. And here is the second one. So I'm able to keep, maybe I'll put this a little bit higher. Maybe I'll put you guys a little bit lower so you guys can see that I'm actually taking everything out of the bag. So those 2 items were in here. I do have my dad's cologne. I have my wallet. And again, I keep this in here because this is the multicolor business card holder. This is one of the vintage items that I picked up, and I absolutely love using this as a wallet, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness, this is like something I absolutely adore. I do have the white version with the blue interior, but right now I just, for some reason, I love the noir. I just think it is so elegant and just a little bit more carefree than the white version. And like I said, this to me holds everything I need and more. So this is perfect, and I keep it in the dust bag, like I said, just so it's not rubbing, because everything is so packed tightly in here that I just don't want it, you know, getting damaged. Moving right along, I also have my Coach Skinny Mini ID case with my car keys. I absolutely love that. I do have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, which has just some essentials, but not essentials that I need daily, if that makes sense. And then I believe the last, nope, not the last. I do have my little mini picture holder, and this one is the one with my dad and my mom. The ones that I'm not carrying are the ones with my fur babies and my grandma, or my grandparents, I should say, because I have both my grandma from my dad's side and then my grandma and grandpa from my mom's side that I keep in there. Moving right along, the final thing in the main compartment is the Louis Vuitton Cosmetic Pouch. And in here I have this Louis Vuitton bag that contains kind of like electronic item type things. I have cables, my AirPods, my wired headphones. I have a mini cheap charger in case my other charger at work goes. So I have that in this little baggie. And then this is where I go to most, because it has my perfume, my lip gloss, hand cream, hand sanitizer, mints, medications, cuticle oil, anything I need I will find in this little cosmetic pouch. So that usually goes everywhere with me. Otherwise I have to take those items out. And then, as you could see, hopefully, as you could see, that is pretty much everything in the bag. There is one item left, and that is in the pocket, and it is my work badge that I need to scan in and out of the building. And that, my friends, is everything in this bag. This little snap closure is so tight and fussy to open and close that I don't really open and close it, but at the same time, I don't want to stretch the pocket out, and I just use it to hold my work badge, so that doesn't really bother me. But so far, I am absolutely loving this bag. I cannot wait for it to get a little bit more slouchy and hobo-y. I'm still thinking about the 39. I know there are mixed reviews on whether I should get 39 or not. But I love big bags. But I definitely think I need to go in store and try it on, because I just think that's probably the best option instead of me just buying. Because I told myself I was not going to buy this year, and clearly I did not follow that rule. But, or I should say I was going to stop buying as much. But here we are. So I will definitely probably go try that on. If you guys hear my kitten, Boo, he's making some noise because he wants mommy to stop filming. But if I do get it, I will definitely obviously show you guys and do a comparison. But I specifically want a certain colorway, so I'm waiting to see when my store gets that specific colorway so I could actually go see it in person and see if it works for me. But right now, I'm in no rush. I'm loving this bag, and obviously I can't tell you guys the wear and tear because I've only had it for about a week, but I have been loving it. Like I said, I wish it was just a little bit bigger, like maybe a size 30. That's all I'm saying, but that's okay. I'm in love with this bag, and I will definitely do a follow-up letting you guys know the wear and tear. I know people mention corner wear and stuff like that, so I'll definitely do a follow-up for you guys once I've had this bag a little bit longer. But that is what I'm able to fit, and I'm someone that either carries the bare minimum or I stuff everything but the kitchen sink into my bag. So hopefully this video helped you if you are looking for the size 28 to add to your collection. And if you are someone who carries roughly about the same amount of items as I do, hopefully this helps you make a decision. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.